it's Samantha Thompson, Executive Director with 31 Gifts, and I wanted to make a quick video for you to help you with getting the most guests to your party, whether it's a 31 party, a Scentsy party, a Paper Chef party, whatever you're doing. This approach will work no matter what your business is. I recommend inviting in a double invitation approach. So typically what I do is I create a Facebook event for my hostess, and I allow her to invite all her family and friends on there, and then I also send out invitations. Now, the first thing I'll say is that when I'm initially talking to my hostess about her party and I give her a hostess packet, the very first thing I say to her is about inviting, and I explain to her that she needs to invite 40 to 50 guests in order to have 8 to 10 people come to her party. Now, I'll make sure that I say this in a way that my hostess can really understand. So what I'll start out by saying is, you need to invite 40 to 50 people. Most of my hostesses freak out when I tell them and think, oh, my house can't hold that many, but rest assured, that many won't show up. Only about 20 to 25% of those invited are going to come, so if you invite 40 to 50 people, you're going to have 8 to 10 guests at your show, which will get you awesome hostess benefits. Once I've explained this to her, I give her this little sheet. It's called 40 People in 4 Minutes. And what I do is I start by going over this with her. So if I've booked her party at the party, then I might follow up with her like the day after and go through this. Or if we've booked and it's not at a party, then when I'm doing my initial hostess coaching, I'll go through this list with her. So I'll help her derive the list of who all she's going to invite so that she can get that number to 40. So the categories on here are relatives, friends, coworkers, neighbors, church or social friends, people you do business with like a bank, store, salon, people who've invited you to a home show, your spouse's workers or their spouses, previous coworkers and neighbors, and then contacts through your children, which would include things like scouts, sports, teachers, and friends. So that's how I help them come up with their guest list. Once we've come up with that list, then they can go ahead and invite their friends on Facebook. I also then tell them that we want to make sure we send out invites. So I just give them one of these sheets. It's an Avery 8160. It's like the address labels. There's like 30 to a page. I just put this right in their hostess packet for them to have, and they can write their addresses right here on the sheet. So I have them do that, and I even have this first 10 set of labels highlighted. These are their VIP guests, so these are the people they really, really want to have at the party. And so I can either send them like a mini catalog or a full-size catalog with their invitation. I can also send out maybe a letter and say, hey, if you bring an outside order, you get a free gift from me or something like that. So my hostess goes ahead and fills this out. She can fold it right up into thirds, and I also give her a self-addressed stamped envelope so that all she has to do is throw a stamp on here, mail it to me, and we're done. And then when I get this, I can put it on my photocopier, and I can copy these addresses to enter into my contacts so that I have their addresses for the future, and then I can also follow up with them if they don't come to the party. Then I just peel these off, stick them right on my invitations, and mail them out. Now, this can be costly in terms of your postage. So let's say your host fills all these out. You're going to send out 30 invitations. If you do that and you make them like a flyer and maybe a mini catalog, you're looking at about $15 of postage. But I will tell you that my party average went from $200 to $300 in sales per party to well over $700 by doing this. So I definitely made my money back, and it was definitely worth the investment. So that's my idea of a double invitation approach and what I do to get invitations mailed out for my hostess and how it's benefited me. I hope it works for you. Thanks, ladies.